Hello? I don't know how to talk to people anymore. Anyone else? I lost all my social skills in the last 2 years. I accidentally said I love you to an Uber driver the other day. He was like, goodbye. I was like, love you. What the fuck? What did I... Now we're dating. What's that about? I haven't had one normal interaction in about 2 years. I went and got a massage 3 days ago. Actually, yeah, give me a clap if you enjoy receiving a massage. Make some noise for me. Yeah, good. I like to see where all the perverts are at the start. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. Filth. My family don't believe in massages. I come from a very religious, very Catholic family, and and the Catholics haven't done anything weird, have they? We don't believe in that sort of stuff. My family is so repressed and closed off. Like, we love each other, but there's just not much affection that goes back and forth. I've been texting my mum and dad every week just to check in on them. I just say, like, hey guys, how's your week going? And they reply... My dad's replies are like letters from the government. My dad's replies are like, dear Cameron, our week has been productive. Your mother has been working, as have I. Tonight we plan on eating a pizza. Regards, Greg. My phone's like, do you trust this number? By the way, this feels... We think this is a robot, we're not sure. So I never had a massage my entire life until, you know, recently, because about 2 weeks ago, I threw my back out and it was fucking agony. I don't know if anyone here has ever, like, injured their back, but it's everything they say it is. It's so bad. I went into a doctor and he suggested I get a deep tissue massage to try and deal with it. And so I went into this place in Melbourne, this place called, it was called Buddha's Healing Hands. I'll give it a plug while I'm up here, why not? Buddha's Healing Hands, it's being televised. Go to Buddha's Healing Hands if you ever are in need of a massage. Probably one of the most traumatic experiences of my life was in that place. And I tried so hard to be in the spirit of the thing, but I knew it was going to be too much for my little repressed mind. As soon as the door opened and I got hit with that wave of incense, just in my face, and then you're discombobulated. There's salt lamps and crystals and fucking Enya on the soundtrack. Everywhere you walk in this spa, there's Enya playing through every speaker. You're just hearing fucking write a lyric, Enya, for God's sake. Very, very talented woman, but my God, give them something the kids can sing along to, you know. So I got led through this maze, this confusing maze of tiled walls, and taken into this darkened room with that weird table with the circle cut out of it. You don't know what end it's supposed to go. I figured it out. I've seen TV and movies and stuff. I figured it out. So I took my shirt off, and I, you know, got down to my underwear and I laid down on the thing and waited for the masseuse to come in. And she came in and she was the most classic hippie that you're all imagining. Dreadlocks running down, turning into like a dreadlock rat king down the front here. Henna tattoos down the side. And this is no exaggeration at all, she was the most heavily pregnant woman I've ever seen. If I had to guess how pregnant she was 12 months pregnant. She was... Is it a boy? Is it a girl? It's a 6-year-old. It's ready for big school, you know. It's negative gearing in the womb. We got to get it out, you know. And so I laid down on the table and I tried to relax, and I just couldn't relax, you know. I could feel her baby belly rubbing up against me the entire time. She's like, you're tense. I'm like, you're crowning, actually. I can see. My head's in the hole. I look like I'm crowning. I'm like, fucking, I can count. I'm counting the fingers and toes as they pop out. You know, Mazel Tov, it's a boy, I can see. She got behind me. I don't know how she did this. She had the full weight of her baby belly on the small of my back while she was working a knot in my shoulders. She was like, can you feel it giving? I was like, I can feel it kicking, I think. Get Bub to go a little lower, work the lumbar, maybe. She squirted oil. I thought her water broke. I freaked out. Thought we were going to have to raise that baby together. I wanted a happy ending. I got a new beginning. It's quite meaningful. That's stupid, isn't it? But she did, I got to give it to her, she did have Buddha's healing hands. She found some way, once we pushed through the weirdness of it all, she found this spot on my spine that was like a pressure point where all of my tension and anxiety was coming from, apparently. And she sort of worked on that, and she pushed really hard, and all of a sudden, every muscle in my back just relaxed all at once. Like I felt years of trauma and family tension and Catholic guilt just melt away. And I made a noise I didn't even know I had in my body. A noise from the old country. A noise from the Irish famine. Just this sound, I went, ah. And then she started rubbing my hair and she just went, shh. It's okay, it's okay. And I realised I might not be her baby, but she's my mummy. Amazing. I left the place, I'd never felt so light in years. I was walking upright, my posture was perfect and stuff, you know. And then as I was leaving, I got a text from my dad on my phone. He was checking in on me to see how my back was. And I was still very open from the massage and emotional. And so I replied to Dad, I'm actually feeling a lot better. I just got a massage. Thanks so much for checking in on me. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I love you. And then Dad replied, that's good, Greg. And as soon as I read that, I immediately threw my back out again. It was fucked. That's all I got. I'm Cameron James. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.